Good morning, evening, or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to the Link to the Past Randomizer 2025 main tournament as 2025 draws to a close. We got a great match for you tonight. This is round 3, so the round of 16. Flipheal versus Julloninja. Game 2. Jullo took the first match, which was cross keys, and tonight we will have Casual Boots AD Key Sanity, which Jullo's crazy routing might not give him quite as much of an advantage as he has in cross keys. But I'm Drossi, and I'm here with Keaton. How are you tonight?
I'm excellent, Drossi. Looking forward to this race. I'm always looking forward to key sanity modes just to see what kind of chaos our C's going to get in to give us today.
Probably
Maybe
a Castle Tower small key hunt is the chaos.
Yep. That seems to be a very common small key to try to hunt or find. So we'll see how it goes. And our runners are off.
We are off. Uncle in all caps. That's an interesting font. Start with a Skullwood small.
Well, it's nice to have.
Yeah, the first one's nice to have. The second and third really only are for logic. Getting the runners synced here. And boy, are they synced! The nice thing about this start, besides the fact that you start with boots and a sword, is that you get escape checks out of the way.
Oh, 100%. Now the only question is, will the game force us to do the first and maybe second check in Hyrule in Castle Tower?
Right. Seems unlikely. Well, oh no, the cape, you're right.
There's a cape right away.
Yeah, I've heard about people wanting to make modifications to this mode so that that isn't a thing.
I don't know. I kind of like it being a thing. It kind of makes runners think a little more.
Well, we'll see if we don't get enough keys to make it to Zelda's Cell here.
Yep. Well, we'll find out. Or
nope, there's the key.
oh, all right.
Or I guess it would have been not enough keys to make it to the back.
Yeah. All right. Well, so this is Casual Boot keys, which is it's like Casual Boots. We get our boost right away. We get a start right away. We start to escape right away. The only difference is it's also mixed with K sanity and old dungeons. So we're going to see Aga one way or the other.
So, do we think once we get Zelda, either runner will in fact dip Aga Tower?
Well, if they get two small keys, maybe.
Because those enemies in the first couple of rooms are really annoying with a fighter sword and no other weapon.
Yeah. These runners at this level, they can do it.
And we're seeing
It's kind of curious if Zelda could watch herself get warped out.
Yeah. Both runners using NMG strats there on the Maul and Chain Guard, just hack away.
Nothing so far besides just some arrows and some heart and the small key. So not too exciting of a start. I would be curious to see if any of the runners decide to use that cape right away and check that first check.
Well, oh no, we still aren't at that decision point yet. Another couple of rooms. Well, here's Flip, and what's he gonna do?
He's just going to go right to the back. Yep. Makes
And
sense.
Jullo likewise.
We'll know the versions yet. at least like keep will help. That opens up potential spike cave when we get the gloves and the hammer. Opens up bumper ledge. There's also have some safety. Oh, hopefully Flipheal is okay with 1 heart.
I was just thinking with this compass, I don't actually know whether compasses and maps are involved in logic in the door branch.
That's a good question.
Assuming not, but if anyone in chat knows for sure. Well, we get a bottle and some health, and of course a shield.
Is there a thing like or is it like it's a compass or a map? We can't compete. That means GT is that's on PED. That's non-logic. Or if there's nothing in GT. Or I'm thinking different mode. Oh, there's a heart. So nothing really major in escape, and alright. Just going to save and quit right away. So we get divergence.
Yes, as I was alluding to, Julloninja likes a bit more unorthodox starts, and going into their first match, Flip was even saying that he thought that in cross keys, Jullo would have a distinct advantage with his unorthodox start, as Flip finds the flippers, appropriately enough.
Flip finds the flipper. He's flipping out over it.
And sure enough, Jullo did win their cross keys match, but we'll see if his unorthodox routing does anything for him here. Flip doing a much more conventional routing. There's bottle vendor money and then some.
Yep. And Jullo's going to check out Eastern right away. Somewhere in the valley, Gamachu is shaking his head at this.
Yeah, Eastern with no big key or bow. Or
Yeah,
a lamp to put the vanilla big key.
He does have cape, which will help him with that one room that's lamp required.
Yeah, it's just... There are only 3 chests in logic. He can get it a 4th. Another TR small.
Oh, maybe the game's telling us something.
Yeah, we still need quite a few items to be there. Hey, there's that lamp!
Alright.
Okay, now the seed is starting to scream early Aga. Except that it hasn't given us any CT smalls.
Yeah, good time. Well, there's at least a small key for East Down. That's always nice to get early.
Yeah, a lot of runners will put off thieves until they get the small key because they don't want to have to risk isolating the big chest. Ooh, early mirror, too.
Yeah, I do see that a lot with, like, if you don't have hammer for regular cross keys that they put away, they push off, or avoid, clearing thieves until they have to.
And there, boy, was the well loaded. Mirror, hammer, pod small, TR small, and a bunch of money. Which means we have Zora money, and Zora's in logic with those flippers.
Hey, time to go swimming. And what does Sick? Oh, Sickhead has a key for us, and it's Skullwoods.
And of course, we still need a couple items for Dark World access.
Well, there's the map for Hyrule Castle. Just in case we get lost.
And Jullo's at the limit of what he can do here in Eastern and hasn't gotten anything for his troubles.
Just worth a look. Now let's see what he does now. Gonna do some sort of check. Okay. So just wait until last minute to do Kakariko.
Yep, that's typical Jullo for you, and in this case, it does not seem to be paying off.
But it's still early.
Oh, bush crab's dropping bombs. That's a pretty nice prize.
Definitely always nice to get free bomb.
Yeah, Flipheal never checked that, or he wouldn't have had to have bonked those rocks. There's a small key on race game. We do not want to save and quit.
The key for desert. On dual side.
Yeah, that's a nice thing to get early because that can be an ice rod-like search.
Yeah.
It does mean once we can get into desert, we have the option of rushing the boss by stealing the small key from the front.
Yeah. Once you get a glove.
And race game gave us Hera Small, which does mean once we can get up there that the basement is available. Not what you really want to see. Definitely not what Homewrecker wants to see.
That's nice. Oh, at least it's nice to know our often have it. I mean, these one-off checks, it's always kind of like, oh, do I do it? Do I not do it? But right now, the mountain's not in logic, so we'll see what happens here.
And Jullo's doing a water walk without the moon pearl, so he could be in trouble if he gets a fourth piece of heart. Nope, he's fine. But he doesn't have Zora money, even with that 300 that he just found. Ooh, Fairy giving copies of herself.
Oh, it's nice of Fairy giving him some of her BBs.
Jullo's now gonna show us Lake Hylia Island, which is a big key. We will want to check that out. And again, that's something we can grab as soon as we have Dark World access. And on
I definitely run too many seas where I forgot to check that check.
Oh. But both of the runners grabbing a single rupee at the same time, and those are the only 2 single rupees in the pool, so no more single rupee prizes.
Okay, Jullo's now going to do his Kakariko routes. I don't think Flipheal checked Lumberjack.
He didn't. Nor did he check Bonk Rocks, because that glove is kind of important. That, in fact, puts... Between these 2 runners, we have the entire Light Death Mountain in logic. But Flip skipped that glove. So it seems like the mountain is our immediate answer, and quite possibly Hera Basement, since the seed went to the trouble of giving us that small key.
Yeah, I wonder if hopefully he didn't misclick it, forgets about it. Because that's usually a check that most runners, especially with casual boost modes, you do almost right away as soon as you get out of Cicerary.
Yeah. Flip does not have a map tracker displayed, so I have no idea whether he knows he skipped it.
Well, we'll find out probably next time he saves and quits.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to get very far without that glove. We haven't seen the other one. And we're running out of checks that aren't the mountain. I mean, I guess he could start dipping Eastern.
He could also dip Iroh Castle or Castle Tower.
Yes, there's that one check in Castle Tower, and maybe it has a vanilla small key and we start climbing more. Zora just giving us love lessons. Flip's
Jullo's gonna
going...
get all good stuff. Yep.
Okay, so he's gonna do Saha. The question is he gonna waste time in Eastern?
My guess is yes. Mostly because it's Cooks that she still doesn't have access to the Dark World or Mountain. So, I mean, all these chests compared to one Bonk Rocks.
Yeah. And there's also a Gina. Okay, Myra's Green Pendant. We just found that out.
Yep, there he goes. Flipheal to Eastern.
Giving a whole lot of time back to Jullo. Like, Flip going to CAC early got him a lot of progression at once, but he skipped that glove.
Yeah. I am curious to see what he does after Eastern, though. I mean, he really only has, well, he has 3 options. He could go to Desert and do the Old Man in Desert.
Yeah, and scout the ledge. But, yeah, he doesn't have much. Whereas Jullo now knows he has the Mountain and Logic.
Oh, 100%.
But yeah, Flip is going to be down to Agena, the first check of Aga Tower, and Bonk Rocks.
Yeah. I mean, he could do... I know doing... Power Hera is not advertising, so you have the big key or hook shot, but if the game's telling you to go there, you gotta go.
Right, so Jullo saving and quitting back to Sank, and I fully expect him to go up the mountain.
Alright.
And yes, in a casual boot start, Bonk Rocks is usually the first thing most runners check after leaving Sanctuary. Neither of these guys are most runners.
Just bombs on Lumberjack Les today. So, we're not worried about Lumberjack Les. The question will be, do we need to pull Ped?
Well, looks like Flip is going to the desert.
Yep.
Now, if the other glove is on Agena, that would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious, because,
Oh, Flip never did Swamp.
Oh.
Neither did Jullo, and there's Bombos, which doesn't do anything for us right now, but is interesting.
Oh, you're right. Jullo did not do that. Oh,
And
there's...
Dark World access from the Old Man.
Almost vanilla.
And Ledge has a big key, so we'll need to keep that in mind.
Just funny bucks on the ledge for Death Mountain.
Nothing inside or on top of Spec Rock. Okay, what's Flip gonna do? Is he gonna finally do Bonk Rocks? Or nope, he's gonna do that first check in Aga Tower.
Yeah, I'm starting to think he completely forgot about it.
Well, we'll have to remember it soon if there's no progression in the first check of Agate Tower. And here goes Jullo for Hera Basement. As you mentioned, we don't have the big key or the hookshot, so we can't climb Hera.
No. But we could do at least 3 checks, so.
Jullo taking his coffee break. Just bombs there.
Yeah, so no real out. Let's see what does now. Okay.
At least with the glove from Bonk Rocks, he'll be right by the entrance to Death Mountain.
Yeah. No, I was actually thinking, I think it was yesterday, that I was like, nothing's ever in this one check. So.
And we just get the Swamp Big Key.
Okay.
Now, we have access to Swamp Big Chest.
Yeah, we're still looking for a...
You don't really want to go into Swamp without a hookshot, but that is a check in logic, and the game seems to have gone out of its way to give it to us.
Yeah, I've done C's like this where, remember, I think in my mentor training, and I remember, I think it was Sun and Silver, like, yeah, like, you have all this stuff for Swamp, go to Swamp. Okay. And fair enough. There's a few good items there. Alright, let's see what's in Paradox Cave today.
Well, the thing here is, we now have half the checks in Swamp open. Slightly more than half, 6 out of 10. Oh, no, we don't have Swamp Small. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
Ignore me. I forgot, Key Sanity, you do need the Swamp Small.
It's the biggest small key in the game.
Oh, there's the Swamp Small, right as I say it, as well as the hookshot. Swamp is now full clearable.
There we go.
Paradox Cave coming through.
You just knew it was going to happen before it happened.
That actually is a pretty appealing play once you finish with the mountain now, just hype cave into Swamp.
Now, I guess, I mean, 6 hearts in a cave, is that enough to do Spike Cave?
With the cape and... Yeah, Spike Cave is in logic. And that's... Well, Jullo's probably going to do the Hera Climb now, since he has that hookshot for Hera Pot. But... Yeah, Spike Cave is absolutely in logic with cape plus a bottle.
Okay. Yeah, and this is I think the only bad part of this play is you might be isolating that one check in Tower Hera. Because nothing's ever valuable on the chest in Tower Hera after you complete it.
Chad also reminding us that Jullo never checked Dam, so he'll just route in his bombos that way.
Interesting to see both runners in the Tower Hera at the same time, but at 2 different points. The race is still very early, so... But right now, Jullo just has definitely an advantage. So we'll see where he goes next.
And Moldorm himself just has a vanilla boss heart, but we do get our first crystal of the game. Also, Jullo is of the school of thought that says if you have Master Sword and Hammer for Moldorm, you do Hammer. Some runners prefer Master Sword spins because it's 3 either way.
Oh, okay. I've seen that, and I always kind of like, oh, there's a big difference between the two. But all right.
Yeah, I mean, spins have a bigger hitbox, basically, but they take longer to queue up. Jullo is going to use his fairy, and this might actually be enough to get him through without the cape. I don't... Yeah, with the iframes, definitely.
Yeah. And just suffered.
More health. And Flip's about to get his swamp access.
Alright, so I think it's your feel right now, you do swamp. That's clearly where the game's telling you to go. And it's fully comparable and it's in logic, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think you do Hype Cave first because, hey, if you find something like Tempered Sword in there, you're pretty happy. Flip, meanwhile, has decided not to do any of those extra checks, so... And Jullo didn't find anything there, though we will obviously need to beat Moldworm.
DT, oh!
As I was saying about finding Tempered and Hype Cave making your life easier.
Yeah. That's a definitely a nice upgrade before you do swamp.
And we now have the flute, so when we go around to do Village of Outcasts, we can also activate that.
And Flip's going to swamp without the tempered. I mean, kind of different. It won't be too much of an advantage, but it definitely helps with having temper short.
And we're pretty even here, but yeah, Flip did skip Hype Cave, so I expect Jullo to be able to do the dungeon a bit faster. Certainly the boss fight's going to go faster.
And just back to this dungeon. Okay.
That is a vanilla map chest, in fact. Again, different schools of thought here. With Specky Clip, you can afford to skip one small.
Yeah.
So Jullo will presumably be doing the flooded pot on the left side, while Flipheal will be skipping that, since he got the pot on the right side.
And just because it's so early in the seed, I'm not surprised that both the runners doing left side swamp here.
Oh, that's a nice hookshot maneuver. I don't think I've seen that before.
Alright, let's see what's on left side swamp today.
Shovel? Okay, that'll be easy to route in.
Yeah. That's actually a very nice level to have. And
Peeves, okay. This seed is being very nice to us.
For now.
Yeah, I'd say pretty... Well, Flip should do Hype Cave, but I'd say the obvious thing is Stumpy, Shovel, K45, Dig Game, then Mirror, go up to CAC, activate the Flute, and then use CAC Portal and do Thieves Town and Village.
Just some more money.
Ooh. Flip mistimed that and had to circle around.
He's not going to be able to make that up. Alright, Flip.
Yeah, Jullo's definitely beating Argus first now, unless he screws something up.
Actually, doing wired field, I could do the bomb strat for this because
Oh, there's our second medallion.
oh, nice. 66% of the puzzle.
And who knows, maybe we don't even need Quake in this seed.
Alright, this is where Temper is going to shine.
Yeah, because each little puff takes 2 Master Sword hits, but only 1 Tempered hit, so... Jullo just pulling them one by one, single slash, Flipheal getting several at a time, so he can do a spin on them, or one at a time, but slower.
Still had a little bit of an issue for that last one, but...
Now, we don't have any rods or silvers or anything fancy like that, so just 2 tempered spins is how to take down the big guy. And there's our 4th TR small. No Samaria, no TR big.
No gloves. No super gloves.
No mitts.
Yeah. Maybe they're in vanilla Thieves Town.
And yeah, this is Jullo going to Stumpy, Shovel Check, Cave 45.
And that just Flip will do his now hype cave and sort of wish he did this first.
Oh, another big key. Ice.
It's nice that the game's giving us all the runoff checks out of the way.
Now, speaking of big keys, remember that we do have a big key on Lake Hylia Island that we can get, and a big key on Desert Ledge that we do not yet have access to.
I'm kind of curious to see when our runners will get that.
Flip's going to check with the bomb vendor what the 5-6 are. Pod and Hera.
Okay, good to know. Alright, then looks like they're going to get that master key right away.
So, which dungeon? Mire. Which we don't have access to without the mitts.
And both runners are just mimicking each other. Alright.
Yeah, Okay, Flip's just going to check Pyramid. I was going to say, if either runner goes into Pod right now, when you can full clear Thieves, that would be, in my opinion, not the best option. But this is an isolated check, so it's good to get it out of the way. I've seen runners get burned many times, leaving something here.
Yeah.
That is our second Pod small. Oh yeah, Flip can go all the way to Catfish.
Mm-hmm.
And then the hook shot lets him get around the top. Okay, this makes sense.
I mean, the way this also, Gio doing the castle tower checks is just getting back some time right now for Flip. Because Flip already did all these. Alright, let's see what Catfish has for us today.
But really, as I recall, our only significant finds in Swamp were the Thieves' Big and potentially Ether.
Yeah.
Though I guess TR4 is nice to have.
Well, just some money, and Juno's gonna do the King's Doom and Free Bear Ledge.
Okay, so Jullo skipped Catfish, and it turns out not to be anything. So that gives him some time.
Juno still hasn't done. I don't think he's done Zora and checked out what's on Zora's Ledge.
That's true. So he could have comboed them if he had wanted to.
Maybe he's just doing it this way so he could get, because he knows he's on the way to Thieves Town. Who knows?
Another big key.
Alright, easy.
So that early cape does mean that if there's something on Bumper Ledge, we can get it. Ooh, flip mirror bonks. Yeah, it's overall a close. It's overall a close race, but Jullo has been executing just a little bit better than Flip, and overall, I think that's going to give him an edge. Though he is giving some time back here by doing Catfish Zora now.
Yeah. And Flip's probably going to do is make his way to do Thieves Town, I would assume.
Okay, Buttersword on Bumper Ledge, not interested. It doesn't give you enough of an advantage to be worth the time going through Bumper Cave.
Yeah, I mean, if it was maybe if you didn't have tempered right away, yeah, I could definitely see that.
Hey, there's Hera Big. That could be interesting for Flipheal because Jullo had to skip it when he Herapoded. So if there's something in Hera Big chest, it's likely Jullo doesn't get it for a while.
All right.
But so far, Hera Big being the only thing of consequence we found at Skull Woods.
I'm kind of surprised the runners did not check out completely clear Thieves Town yet. What?
Yeah, I was a little bit surprised by this because what if Fire Rod's in Thieves Town, then you can just full clear Skull Woods. Jullo's going for Thieves Town. Well, and Village. And we gotta activate the flute in here somewhere, too. Okay, Flip's a little bit tilted. He forgot that he already grabbed Mushroom Spot. I guess forgetting Bonk Rocks makes you second-guess things.
All right.
Let's see what Thieves Town has for us today. Oh, some more money. Yay, money. Well, money will definitely not be an issue for our runners today.
Yeah, we can fill up that one bottle we have many times over.
Small key to misery. And red boomerang.
Oh, you think that's the good one?
I do think that's a good one. I mean, it goes farther than the blue one, and it sparkles.
Sometimes, though, in GT it can go a little bit too far when you're trying to hit switches with it.
I mean, you only need it for 2 switches in GT. I remember when I played this game in vanilla, like I was just throwing when I realized you could throw random things into the water fountain. I'm like, I actually get upgrade items. Oh, that's neat! So I started throwing everything. Strangely enough, that's how I figured out the silvers. I'm like, oh, that's how you get the silvers to be Ganon. Got it. I guess I should have paid attention to that little.
Yeah, I think I probably tried throwing everything in as a kid.
Well, the days before the internet.
But what do we do next? Running out of options. We haven't seen Dig Game yet.
I mean, Pod's always a option with 3 keys.
Yeah, Flip could go back and do Hera.
I mean, there's no dungeon clear right now until the game opened up something. So, based on what's available, I mean, potential items available that's quick, I would say Pod.
I mean, maybe Blind gives us mitts, who knows? Oh, both boomerangs are in Thieves.
Oh, chat, do you have any thoughts of where they're going to go next after this?
Well, certainly activate the flute.
Yeah.
And I think you do want to check Dig Game while you're in this area. Bottle number 2.
Mm-hmm.
And crystal number 3 for Jullo.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Hyrule has already been mostly done because this is casual boots for Key Sanity, where Kabuto keys, where you have to do the front and back escape right away. So it's definitely not Hyrule.
And both of the runners did check the first chest of Aga Tower as well.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what Jula does about Buttersword. I'm almost certain he'll skip. No, he's going for it. And Flip does a map check. TR Crystal Skullwood's Pendant.
Well, I do kind of wonder, because if you get the butter sword this early, I mean,
it can be nice on Vidi if we don't have a bow by then.
Mm-hmm.
Especially combined with cape, you just charge back and forth.
Yep. All right. Where do we go now? I'm still thinking pod, but I'm also not running. But there's a reason why I'm not in this tournament anymore. So,
Well, again, dig game first.
yeah.
Jullo's routing took him away from there, though, because he hadn't done Stolwoods yet.
Yeah, I agree. The Hera big key is interesting. So we'll see see what happens.
Yet another heart container. Flip says no thanks. He's still running around here. Oh, he never did Stumpy K45, right?
Yeah. Well, he went right away to do the pick up that key off the island, and now he's going to get the Ice Palace big key. Yay!
So we're looking fairly even right here. What's Flip gonna do? Flute to 1 or 5? 1.
There we go.
So this is undoubtedly the Hera play.
Very much so.
Jullo has the mirror out. He hasn't activated his flute yet. Or did he?
Jullo?
Oh, no, he's putting the portal here, so he is going to activate the flute.
Yeah, Flip's gonna clear off. Oh, Hera, okay. I mean, it is another crystal, and it makes sense. So we're gonna find out right away how much that big key is a good thing for Flip.
Yeah, it's the only clearable dungeon remaining in Logic. Oh!
Oh, wow.
Points for people who like to stay in Logic.
Wow, that opens up Meyer. Potentially clearable. Well, no, because they're still missing Samaria. But it also opens up Hookshot Cave and Super Bunny Cave.
We can do Desert. We can beat Desert if we steal the small key.
Yeah. Ice Palace.
Yeah, Ice Palace isn't fully logically clearable without either Samaria or the second small, but yeah, we can easily do it. People don't like doing ice without Samaria because of Icebreaker. Oh, Jullo is going for... He is following that big key, so he will be fine. Oh, right, since we have the mitts, might as well do all the Dark Death Mountain checks.
I'm actually really surprised at Jullo for this one, because it's like this.
Hey, and there's a big key on Floating Island. Kind of interesting the number of big keys we've had in visible locations this seed. Floating Island, Lake Hylia Island, Desert Ledge.
All right. Well, there's TR's open. That's one check we don't need to worry about. Alright, let's see what Super Bunny Cave has for us today. Oh, Bo!
Okay. And Desert Small, so now Desert's full clearable.
Well... Wow, that's This makes this seed really close now. It's a lot of it's going to just be based on execution. Oh, there's Samaria.
Okay, we full clear Desert and Mire next, I think, assuming Mire isn't Quake. If Mire is Quake, Quake's probably just in the shed.
I didn't see, was there something on Floating Island?
Big key.
Okay.
We haven't seen either CT small yet. Odd big.
Okay. Wow, that's definitely a nice key to have before dipping into pod.
Yeah, so we could rush Helma King. We can't full clear pod, but we now have the ability to rush Helma King.
I don't know. 6 small keys. One's bound to be in pod. But I could definitely see both runners just... Well, yeah, I mean, if you're going to clear stuff now, I mean... Would you go to ice? Would you go to desert?
There's Jullo's bow. Wait, did Jullo not grab that pod big key? It's not on his tracker. Oh no, he grabbed it. I'm just seeing it back on the replay.
Okay.
Okay, now the tracker's updated. Cool. Speaking of which, shoutouts to our trackers, Aldera and Daraksharna.
They're doing all the heavy lifting for us to date. So. Especially for cross keys, it's definitely a lot more clicking.
And we find bottle number 3 in Mire Shed.
There's really not much divergence between the runners right now. They're just mimicking each other's kind of moves, so it's really going to be interesting to see what breaks them apart.
And that Desert Ledge key was TR Big.
Fire rod.
Okay, we can finally beat Skullwoods. Chat remarking that Eastern is now the only big key we don't have.
Okay, so where's Ice Rod?
Yeah, Eastern big, Ice Rod, 2 CT smalls, all lovely things to hunt for. You just love having those be what's keeping you from your go mode in Key Sanity.
But I did have see a few seeds, depending on where the pennants are, or they would just. I've seen some runners they just go mode, well not go mode. They completely clear off the dungeons they can, and they open up GT, and hopefully everything's in GT. I think the.
Oh, and by the way, Flip did pick up the TR Big. I just noticed it's not on his tracker.
Now we're going to see some arrow strats. Yay!
Yeah, Flip doesn't have enough magic to use the Fire Rod. Jullo does. Well... Yeah, Jullo, with his Butter Sword, actually, this is convenient. 1 Butter Sword slash plus 5 Fire Rod shots will do it.
Nice,
Julo
very nice.
gets the 1 cycle, yeah.
All right. And Myers clearable. No problem in the bottle department today. Let's see what Checkerboard Cave has for us today.
And Myers Ether as well, so it turned out we don't need Quake, we didn't even need that Bombos. Okay.
I was just thinking about that because I was thinking, oh, remember when Flip didn't have Tempered and for Swamp, and now Flip gets the little advantage, and oh, okay, Flip's gonna go right away to
Interesting.
to Ice Palace. All right.
I guess he wants to deprioritize Meyer because of the pendant? Hoping to maybe be able to go mode it?
Okay, because that could also help with the trying to, if you have to make that determination of do I do the tiles in Misery or not. I mean, with getting Samaria and the big key and everything. Oh, there's a small key to GT. Yay! I mean, we do need it, but...
But yeah, once Flip does Meyer, he is going to have a super fast Vidi fight, so it won't matter as much that Jullo has a sword advantage. I mean, Jullo can 1-cycle Trinex when the time comes, and Flip can't, but that's not a huge time savings. Ooh, French Vanilla Blue Mail.
Hmm. I remember being kind of disappointed that the only item that was in GT for vanilla was an upgrade to a Sister Red Mail. Like, oh, really?
Well, what's the game got left to give you at that point?
That's true.
Another GT small.
So I guess to be fair, I mean, it was harder enough work just to get the GT in the vanilla game, and then but I think you kind of realize all the skips that you could have done after playing randomizers.
So unless I missed something, Meyer's just been garbage so far. Okay, there's a pod small, that's at least something.
Yeah. Now, this could be interesting because he's going to isolate, like, if he leaves and without doing the power room or the torch room, then he's probably not going to go back here.
I just realized something. We have pet available. We have no book, so it would be a blind pull.
Oh, yeah.
And any of our missing Go Mode items could be on pet.
Which also means Ice Raw is definitely not in GT.
Wow, that was a nice cold stare kill by Flip.
And there's
Oh,
Mail.
both males.
Thanks, Gabe.
Yeah, the cold stare kill was cool because it looked like the Puffs were going to get away from him, but he got them all in one blow anyway.
Mm-hmm.
now Flip's going to Meyer.
This makes sense. It's clearable. He has silvers, so this will be... That'll be quick.
Yeah, Jullo has to take a bit longer on the big eye.
Yep. There's a small key to pod? Nope, he's powerless. Alright. So, now, I guess now you have the green pendant. Will Jullo just go right to ice, and then Flip, after this, go to pod?
Yeah, I mean... I'd say, again, since this is AD, you have to beat all the pendant dungeons anyway. I'd say after Mire and Ice, you do Skull Woods and then Mirror and check Ped.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then you go to Pod and check Saha on the way. Jullo! What the heck, Jullo? You took all that time for Butter Sword, but had to think about whether you wanted silvers.
Ah. Flip's adding to the bonk meter. And okay, so we're going to get Torch Room. Alright. Let's see what's here. Now, I don't think Jullo's going to come back for this. I was surprised about the Tower play, but...
Jullo did.
Oh.
Jullo did this check in
Oh,
Mire.
I did? Oh, I did? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So the runners are just swapping dungeons. And while we're watching them do each other's work, please give both of them a follow. Both longtime members of the community, very strong runners.
Like, it is amazing the execution of the runners at this stage. It's so flawless.
I'm really wondering if Back of Skull Woods or Ped will have anything for us.
Yeah, I mean,
Because it's... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
no, I agree, because it's, I mean, so far the game, if you done everything else but pod first, it seems to be paying off.
Yeah. And right, and honestly, the game's been pretty nice, except that we're still go -4.
Yeah. But we also have like a full clearable. Well, I mean, pod's clearable, the 4 keys, and in the big key. Like, we can get into TR.
Full clearing pod on 4 smalls is not pleasant.
No.
Because you can't unlock the middle door.
Mm-hmm.
Most runners would just orphan big key chest at that point. But as our tracker reminds us, there does seem to be a way of pod giving us pod smalls. And this is 100% location, so we are guaranteed not to have any self-locking pod smalls.
Mm-hmm. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. There we go. Flip. But yeah, I mean, doing Skull might be good because if she's playing somehow the big key for Eastern, it would be nice to combine both. Yep.
Sure enough, flute to 3. Oh yes, now that we have mitts, Smith Chain is an option. But we still can't do Magic Bat, so it would just be Smith, Hammer, Pegs, and Purple Chest.
Yep. No mushroom either.
Yeah, no real powder or fake powder.
I mean, the game's been relatively considerate to us so far, so they gotta give the runner something to
And Jullo's Butter Sword was a nice hedge there against the Cold Stare Puffs getting away from him, because they were starting to get away, but because he had Butter Sword, he could do it quickly. If you have Temper Sword and they get away like that, you're going to be chasing them down.
Alright. Jullo, where are you gonna go? Alright, we're getting some divergence. He's going to go to pod right away.
Okay. And presumably check Saha en route. But, like, if Flip finds an Eastern Big back here, that can make routing much cleaner for him.
We still have. Oh, there's just the map for GT on green pennant turning.
Flip has silvers out. Can we silver arrow him off? I don't think so. Doesn't matter. Very nice. Clean kill.
So nothing on so far Skull Woods. So let's. But Flip does have his mirror out, so we're gonna get possibly a blind pet check.
Yeah, I mean, you have to. You just got your third pendant in Skull Woods and you have the mirror.
And
Junk.
all right.
So Pod and TR are really our only remaining options. And Smith's Chain, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Serious divergence.
This is interesting.
Now, we haven't beaten Agila, so Portal Save is an option here for Flip.
Now the question is there an ice rod in pod?
And Jullo, not surprisingly, rushing Helma King before he goes to the back of Pod. Since you don't have enough small keys to full clear, you want to make sure you do this and don't accidentally use all your small keys.
I'm just wondering, like, is there like maybe a thought for like the runners at this point? Is like trying to think of what would my opponent do, and or maybe not do if you're like for Flip's case, he's thinking, Juno probably would not do this right away.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, there's the book.
2 more checks.
I think anytime you run DCs, you're never feeling ahead. But let's see. The items have been given. Like, there's another pod small.
If Pod small, okay, so logically the game wanted us to come up here before beating Pod.
I mean, we got all 4 TR keys, so we're gonna full clear at least all the items out of the TR.
Oh, half magic on Helmet King. We like that.
Oh. Yep. Now this could also be good if Eastern Big is in here. Oh, there's one key for Castle Tower.
Finally.
There's just some more money. $50 coins. Compass, GT. Small key to Skull Woods. Alright.
Oh, great. Now we can logically beat Month.
Very kind of the game.
Interesting. Jullo spending his key to unlock Dark Maze, even though he already bombed
Yeah, I'm kind of
the big key wall, the big chest wall. I kind of figured he was setting up for a hammer yump. So that isolates 2 checks for him here.
Big key to Eastern!
Okay. Flip gets definitely cleaner routing once he flutes to 5.
And no Ice Rod and Pod.
Okay, chat requesting a summary of what's missing for Go Mode. The second CT Small and Ice Rod. And Flip needs the first CT Small, which is in Pod, and Jullo needs the Eastern Big, which we just saw in Mimic Cave.
Alright, so we're gonna get Smith Chain on Jullo's side.
And of course, the second Castle Tower Small could be in GT. The Ice Rod can't because TR is a crystal. So we're actually running out of locations for Ice Rod.
Mm-hmm. Ten arrows. $20.
Oh, hello, second CT Small. So we're going to be able to Go Mode GT, or at least Jullo is.
Okay, so Flip has all 6 keys for Pod.
Right.
And can clear Eastern, so there's... This is going to be interesting if...
Yeah, the danger is if Flip finds Ice Rod, then it's a while before he goes to Hammer Pegs, and he could full clear GT looking for that second Castle Tower Small.
Mm-hmm. I think the purple chest is the only one that's completely unknown.
Well, tablets.
Yeah, besides the tablets. Yeah, you're right. The tablets. Nope. All right.
Yes. So Jullo has to go to TR. He's out of options. Well, he could actually do Aga 1 if he wanted. Where is...
Well, he also has to do Skullwoods.
Oh yeah, he never finished Skullwoods. Right. Tick that off. Blind pull pad.
Yeah, blind pull pad. And then...
That's actually good for Flipheal. Makes it a bit more likely he'll do Smith Chain.
Hmm.
And maybe Magic Bat is Ice Rod and he just gets Go Mode there.
Oh, that's true.
Does kind of kill his portal save, though, because you're not going to try to do Smith Chain and save a portal.
No, that's... No. But somehow if he gets the... I guess if you're Flip, if you get the Ice Rod somewhere here, would you just take that, do your complete Turtle Rock?
Yeah, I mean, that's the problem that for Flip. Like, if the Ice Rod shows up, and really where it would show up, that would be a problem now that he's finished Eastern, is if it's in one of those 2 pod checks that Jullo didn't do.
Yeah, because then at that point, it's like he's going to just full clear Castle Tower or GT, and Jullo won't have to.
Yeah. Of course, Ice Rod could also be in Castle Tower, in which case it's locked behind the second CT small.
Mm-hmm. All right. So we'll see if anything's valuable in pod for those couple checks that we haven't seen. I mean, there could also be Ice Rock could be in Castle Tower. So we're definitely got some mini divergence with the runners. Like, yeah, like getting powder could be fun. Maybe powder will give us mushroom.
Well, here's our first of the 2 checks that Jullo didn't do.
$20.
Oh, right. I completely forgot about Pyramid Fairy, which is available.
Yep. That is true. The runners have not done Pyramid Fairy. I mean, they could definitely... I think for Flip, he's not going to do Pyramid Fairy until he gets both Castle Tower keys. And Jullo could obviously do that once he's done this.
So the most immediate question for Flip is, assuming Ice Rod is not in Harmless Hellway, does he give up his portal? If Ice Rod is in Harmless Hellway, Flip's actually screwed because he will then go right back to Laser Bridge, finish TR, and go into GT, and full clear it.
Okay. Well, I mean, what could happen is maybe both the runners unfortunately lose their mirror portal if if it's on Bombo's tablet.
Yeah, but I don't know how much Jullo's really thinking portal save with his remaining options.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's more just this point. You're more just prioritizing getting the one item you need to finish the game. Because for him, that's all he needs is just that ice rod. He has both castle tower keys. Oh, he's still missing a big key for Eastern, but he'll get that shortly.
Yeah. Ice Rod on Bombos would be ideal for Flipheal because then if he's doing Bombos, he's doing it as part of Smith Chain and he'll get the CT Small on the way. Whereas Bombos is an isolated check for Jullo.
Now, I guess, because if Ice Rod's on Harmless Hallway, I don't imagine Jill's going to go back there anytime soon.
Right. But for Jullo to full clear everything that isn't GT is still going to take less time than for Flipheal to full clear GT.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Like, if you're with the, okay.
Though, Flipheal would save some time because then he would get the portal save at least.
He gets one of his pet castle tower keys. Either way, it will be an exciting race depending on where this ice rod is. Wow, randomizer and its ice rod fund. Who knew?
Well, the second CT location, CT Small location, does make it a bit spicy.
All right. No.
Okay, so Ice Rod is somewhere in the overworld. Because we have literally full cleared every single dungeon. Okay, it could be in CT. I take that back, but we've literally full cleared all of the 10 Pendant and Crystal dungeons except for Trinex.
Yeah, that's really good for Flip then, because like I guess if you're, what do you do? We go back to Eastern after this, clear that, and then because I guess the question is how quickly will
Yeah,
the runners do? Because Flip's probably going to go to
yeah, it gives up his portal.
yeah. Okay,
And Smith Chain is actually pretty dense for him because that's 5 checks: Hammer Pegs, Magic Bat, Smith Purple Chest, and Bombos.
Yeah, if it's on, if it's, if yeah, I don't know how quickly Jill will do. Go back to Magic Bat. That's pretty isolated at this point, compared to doing Castle Tower.
Right.
And
Or Bombos, for that matter.
yeah.
Jullo is portal saving and doing Ether Tablet.
Yeah, this makes sense.
That's probably Jullo's best case scenario. If it's Ether Tablet, he's just in go mode.
And that's the second Castle Tower key, so it's now Lips just knows he just has one more item left to finish this game.
Yep. It is officially an Ice Rod hunt for both runners.
What do we have? No.
So now Jullo needs to think about what he wants to do. I mean, finish Eastern.
Yeah. Now, all right. Magic Matt, what do you have for us today? And if not here, then it's Bombos or Pyramid Berry. Compass, Pyramid Berry it is.
Or in CT. We
Yeah.
have not seen the second chest in Castle Tower.
Yep. But it's a good combination of doing Pyramid and Castle Tower. Where is he going? Oh, he's going to do the, this makes sense. And then he's going to do Bombo's Tablet, I'm assuming.
Not with that mirror. That's kind of surprising, because he's now just ruled out Bombos. I'm a bit surprised, because sure, Pyramid Fairy into Castle Tower is 3 checks, and it's a little bit longer to haul over the purple chest in the Dark World. Oh! Or he could go down to Bombos now before doing Pyramid Fairy?
I mean, this makes sense, just so he does it, so he doesn't isolate it, because it's... But, okay.
Nope, Pyramid Fairy.
I mean, this is fine, because at the end of the day, if it's not here, he has to do Aga anyway.
Yeah, and I have to imagine this is going to be Jullo's next play, because it's his densest set of checks. Though Jullo being Jullo, you know, if he does isolated Bombos, it wouldn't completely shock me.
There we go. 1, 2, 3. It's like the slowest countdown. Alright. Heart.
So, Bombos or second Castle Tower chest?
We still haven't found Mushroom, which I'm guessing is probably just in GT at this point.
Yeah. I mean, it would be kind of funny if one of those 2 checks is Mushroom and Ice Rod's on the Witch, but...
Alright.
It's Bombos.
Almost Tablet it is.
Or else Mushroom leading to Ice Rod.
Mm-hmm.
But Jullo's also gonna do the same play as Flip, so... Oh. No, Jullo's going... He's skipping Pyramid Fairy and just going straight into the CT climb. Interesting. But Flip now decidedly has a lead, because Bombos is his only remaining check. Like, after this, he has to do Bombos. He has no other choices.
I mean, you could do Bombos right after this.
Right, but barring some amazing execution on Jullo's part or some screw-up on Flipheal's part, Flip's gonna get out of Aga first.
Yeah. And there's no blue balls on Aga.
Very nice hook speed there.
That is very nice. Wow.
That's practically optimal. I don't know if he might have gotten like another couple of pixels or whatever, but it's hard to do any better than that. And as a quality of life improvement, since this is AD, we just got rid of blue balls.
Yes, we were very kind to our runners for this. I mean, the fact that it's old dungeon key sanity. I mean, we did give them boots, so. And it is nice to get escape out of the way right away.
Okay, so Aga down. Jullo gets a reasonably good hook speed himself there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot he still hasn't done...
Oh, Spike Cave! And Ether Tablet.
An Ether Tablet.
Right, so 2 against 1, I forgot as well. This is denser for him, whereas Jullo might go and do Bombos.
I mean, he could do Pyramid first, but who knows?
Oh, chat saying Flip did do Spike, so this is just 1 against 1. I guess he figures if it's here, it saves him a mountain climb, but nope.
Yeah. No. Those are, I know where it is, slashes. I guessed wrong.
And Flip still has a slight lead on Jullo, even if Jullo goes straight to Bombos.
So right now it's just all execution.
So is Jullo going to Pyramid Fairy or Bombos?
Pyramid. Oh, no, Bombos.
Nope.
Right. There's the ice rod, and that's 132. We're in go mode.
Yep, Flip has a slight lead. It's all execution and close enough that anything can happen.
Now, is the gold sword going to be any sort of advantage then?
Jullo can one cycle Trinex that I don't know the exact gain. It's the time difference is less than the time difference between the runners right now, but it would certainly make it closer.
I mean, there won't be too much. I mean, they both have silver, so that's not going to make any difference for Ganon.
Okay, let's see the difference in what time each of them hits the TR portal.
Mm-hmm.
Flipheal at 133 even.
Zap. That's... No, we don't hope for that.
Okay, 20-second difference hitting the TR portal.
Oh, Flip got hit by a skull. That's going to at least eliminate, add 2 more seconds.
I remember the old days when there was an error in the code and you couldn't have progression on the tablets.
Oh.
Because it wasn't properly checking for 2 swords or something like that.
Okay.
This was like back in 2018. And by the way, this was also, I just realized, forced double dip of TR no portal save.
Oh. Yeah, yeah. Because you had to have the book, and in order to get Bombo's tablet. I mean, there's no way any of the runners would just get the book and sort of just got out.
Yeah, Flip has a one-room lead on Jullo. Well, it was a big room. Dark maze. Or, what do we call that room?
Flip has had a little trouble with. Oh.
Ooh, and another bonk. Gotta get your 40 bonks in. Yeah, so Flip going for backdoor strats, but again, with Tempered, Trinex will get an X cycle here. Oh, Jullo not trying backdoor strats, so he will not get the 0 cycle either. Found its own compass. Okay, 135.58 for Crystal Grab for Flipheal. $17-second difference, Crystal Grab.
We have a race, folks.
Yeah, GT entry at 136.49. Still 17 seconds going into GT.
Nice job on that Flip. Wow.
Now, Buttersword will make it easier to get a 1-1 on Ganon for the first two phases. It's possible with Tempered. Good runners can do it quite well, but there's less margin for error.
Mm-hmm. You'll have to have. Oh.
So there's some chance Flip screws up the 1-1. There's almost no chance Jullo screws up the 1-1.
Lasers. All right, 21 arrows.
Flip through the gauntlet. Easy Silver's Landmo fight here for both runners.
All right, bring up the Samaria.
Flip enters Wizrobes 1 at 138.36. So, Flip's gained a bit of time on the gauntlet, now 23-second lead.
Yeah, Flip did really good on those statues you need arrows on. Like, his execution on that was just spot on.
Honestly, you want to see a Game 3 between these two runners.
Oh, 100%. This has been amazing.
Wonder what mode they have for Game 3. We'll find out in the interviews.
Very nice for a flip. And definitely at this point, you're not checking any chests. You're just...
Yeah, what would you even hope to find? Bottle 4?
a mushroom. Can of burner.
Oh, Jullo did check a chest. I'm just noticing Flip's counter is 0 over 27, Jullo's is 1 over 27.
Ooh.
Ooh, is that a triple for Flip?
That's another chest check for Jullo.
What's Jullo hoping for?
Game 3?
Okay, so 3-cycle Aga.
Aga wasn't playing nice. Oh,
Duck grabs Flip at 140.46.
nice free cycle there. And there we go.
Yeah, Jullo lost a bit more time. It's now almost a half-minute lead for Flip.
I didn't know that if you spin Ganon there, that helps him get in after through the first cycle, but tempered. Oh, learn something every day.
And Flip already on phase 3.
He's got his arrows ready. He has 18 of them.
Just needs to hit 4 of them.
One,
For
two,
triple.
three.
Nice.
Yay!
And Flip just has to cross this incredibly dangerous bridge, and we will be seeing a Game 3.
The ending can't pass fast enough for Flip, I imagine. It's like, give me across that bridge. Alright. GG's to Flip. And yeah, we're going to see a Game 3.
Official race time 1:42.15. Jullo also lining up that very nice triple.
Yep. So, and yeah.
So Jullo 142.44, 29-second difference for all that, and according to their race room, Game 3 will be tile swap, and we are joined by Flipheal. GG.
Hello, GG's.
Hello, and Jullo's here. GG. Very close race.
GG.
Oh, how about that ice rod?
How about that? How about that chain? Yeah.
How about those gloves?
Yeah, I was actually really surprised for when because Flip, you got the gloves because you didn't do Tower Hera completing it, so you got the big key and then decided to do Tower Hera, and Jullo you decided, I'm going to do Tower Hera, check that one, checking Tower Hera. That turned out to be a really good call. How'd you, I guess, feel after getting those gloves with that one check?
I mean, this gloves was so bad, it's just going into Hera 3 times kind of sucked.
Yeah, but you picked that one check over other possible options.
It was Portal Hera at the time. So,
True.
Yeah, I didn't last locate the mitts, but yeah, I last located the glove. I made a big oops. I don't know. Sometimes that when I don't play Kaz Boots or Kabuki in forever, I just always blow over that check, and I'm like, oh, I'll clean it up later when I get a glove, and then. Oh.
But yeah, the lead went back and forth quite a few times.
Yeah,
That is not surprising.
yeah, weren't sure what was going to happen. Like, especially like the way it was kind of routed. Like, if we weren't sure, like, if the portal save on TR was coming into play or not. But it didn't matter at the end because you needed to do TR to get the book to.
It was even crazier because you had to go into TR. Wait, no, you had to go up. I don't know. For me, I needed the mitts to get into desert, so I didn't have the fire rod for a long time. So like basically, like when you get your mitts the first time up there, you're probably not getting the book. Well, actually, no, you have to come down. Then you have to go back up. It's so silly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was also stuff like, if Ice Rod had been in pod, Jullo probably wins because Flip's probably full clearing GT before doing Bombos.
Well, if CT2 was in pod.
Well, that was Flip's CT1. Actually, it was your CT1 as well. You both
Yeah,
got
it
the
was.
pod one before Hammer Pegs. But that's what I mean. If Ice Rod had been in pod, Flip probably would have cleared GT. But right, not Bombos. Hammer Pegs, right. That
Yeah, definitely. If you find the ice rod first before getting that Smith chain one, yeah, it's ugh. Or whichever one pod, it's gonna be a nightmare. Yeah, so I totally didn't know how to feel because, like I said, the glove mistake in the beginning cost me a minute, and then I don't know, the seat felt pretty clean up until, like, for me. Well, I guess Hula had mitts issues, but for me it was like, do I go to TR or pod? Neither of them seemed great. I guess pod was almost full clearable, but I chose TR, and I don't know how you went about that.
I pretty much last located TR. So then it was a bunch of, book checks, finish Eastern, powder, before finally getting to Bombo's tablet after beating Aga 1.
I was also sweating it because after I did Smith Chain and I only had, I think, that into Pyramid Fairy and the book checks, I was like, after I did everything, I was like, maybe I should have done the book checks first, just in case I don't have to do Pyramid Fairy, and it would have been huge. So, like, when I saw that the ice rod was there, I'm just like, between that and the glove, I might just be dead. So I was expecting you to done like any minute. But yeah, that ended up being a close one.
Yeah.
So I saw you guys are planning tile swap for your third race.
Yep.
Yep, that'll be the decider. That'll be a fun one.
Any idea what year you're going to play that in?
I don't know, Hula. What year are we playing that?
Can we play it in 2027?
You could also play it in a different year for each of you.
I mean, we could.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say let's just do it sometime over the weekend. I like Thursday, Friday, Saturday. My schedule will be pretty free, so I don't know how yours looks.
No, I mean, mine doesn't look like anything at the moment. But I can work.
All right. Well, definitely looking forward to seeing you guys take on a game 3. Yeah.
Oh wow, you didn't
GG's
grab
again.
Gold Sword?
Oh yeah, right. We didn't even discuss that. That was an interesting decision. And then you hesitated about grabbing silvers.
I kind of blanked on them when I saw them. Like, oh yeah, I probably want those.
Yeah, gold sword is a bit too much of a fluff for me there. That's all you.
Our gold sword saved me time on the mountain. The hitbox kept getting dead rocks out of the way. So I mean, I'll
Did
take
you-
that.
Was it actually gold sword for you, or was it like a earlier sword?
No, it was actually gold sword.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that brings up another thing. Flip, you went straight into swamp before checking hype cave, so you guys had a sword difference in swamp.
Not, yeah, I mean, it was full clearable. Like, the only thing that could have made it better was a sword, and I was gonna clean up hype cave and get the key into like
Mhm.
catfish. So it just made sense to put it off. But, it's not too bad.
I think I also lost time trying to look for a fire rod before outcasts.
You guys both took kind of the long way around to get to Village of Outcasts.
But it all worked out.
Yeah, now we get tile swap.
All right. Well, looking forward to game 3.
Yeah. And again, please give both of these guys a follow. You saw that they are both really good runners, and game 3 between them should be really fun. I'm looking forward to it. And thanks again to our trackers, Aldera and Daraksharna. And Keaton, nice to do comms with you again. It had been quite a while.
Yes, thanks, Josh. It's been no, this is fun, and yeah, thanks again for our runners, and yeah, this is. Yeah, keep following along with the races that are happening, and I think there's actually a race in an hour, I believe.
Yep. 1 hour from now, right here on the main Speed Gaming channel, we will have the first race between Skelly and GFE, also the same round of 16. And they'll be doing cross keys.
Yep. Tomorrow we have a race also at 10 p.m. Eastern, Kabuto Keys with GFE and Scully. Yep. So that'll be game 2.
Yep, and we have a couple more on the schedule later in the week, and these guys will be scheduling their game 3 at some point. So just keep checking the schedule, and we hope to see you around for a lot more of these races.
All right. Well, have a good night, everyone.